Hello PUBG Mobile players, how are you guys today? Hope you all are having an amazing time. Do you struggle to open your scope directly on your enemy's head? Are your shots missing because your aim isn't accurate from the start? Don't worry. In today's video, I'll teach you how to always open your scope on the enemy's head. Let's get started. The key to opening your scope accurately lies in crosshair placement. Many players make the mistake of pointing their crosshairs too far from their target. This means when you open your scope, your aim isn't even close to the target, and you waste your time adjusting it. So in this video, I will help you adjust your crosshair on the enemy's head. Before starting, let me give you a quick overview of how scope opening works. Imagine two scenarios. One where your crosshair is perfectly placed on the enemy's head, and another where your aim is slightly above and to the right of the head. What do you think happens in each case? If you think placing crosshair on the enemy's head will open the scope on the head, then you are wrong. This is because of the TPP camera angle, so you must place aim a little above and right of the enemy's head. But remember, this is only effective at close range. All right, I've divided this video into 3 parts: close range, mid-range, and long range for sniper. I'll walk you through each situation and explain how to effectively open your scope on the head depending on the range. Let's start with close-range fights. In close range, enemies are usually moving fast, so maintaining aim on the enemy's head is really difficult. This needs a lot of practice. So, come to this location in training ground and practice with these moving targets. First, try to maintain aim a little above the head and on the right side as I explained before. Focus on maintaining your crosshair near their head, then quickly scope in for a clean headshot. In real matches, opponents are not moving like that, so you need to predict your enemy's next move and scope in. Keep practicing like this and definitely you will see improvement in some days. I know this practice is not that effective when we are fighting with real enemies, so I have decided to create a WoW mode for you guys, where you can practice headshots with your friends. Basically, in this WoW mode, damage will only be caused when you hit on head. Bullets connected to the body will not cause much damage. When the WoW mode is ready, I will upload a video about this, so subscribe to the GG Bro and make sure to turn on the bell icon. You can comment down if you have any suggestions related to the WoW map. Now, let's talk about mid-range combat. In mid-range, you're likely to face enemies who are moving unpredictably, but you still have a bit more time to line up your shots compared to close-range combat. You want to land headshots, but you also need to adjust your scope opening for the distance and movement of the target. So, how do you open your scope effectively in mid-range? The key is to place your crosshair just below the head, which is on the chest. Instead of aiming directly for the head when you first scope in, you start by placing your crosshair at the enemy's chest. As soon as you fire your first shot, the recoil of the weapon will naturally push your aim upward, landing the second bullet right on their head. This method takes advantage of the weapon's recoil to get that clean headshot without needing to manually adjust your aim. Just keep your aim on the enemy as soon as your scope opens, adjust it on the chest and just burst 4 to 5 bullets and you'll secure the kill with ease. As I explained before, you need consistent practice. I will recommend you practice here. Let's talk about long range. When it comes to long-range engagements, sniping or single-tap firing is your best approach. Before opening your scope, make sure your crosshair is already aligned with the target's head. And instead of aiming directly at the head when you scope in, you position your crosshair just a tiny bit above the target's head. At longer ranges, bullet drop will naturally cause the bullet to fall downward, landing directly on the head. Adjust your aim according to the distance. The farther the target, the more you need to elevate your aim above their head. In the training ground, practice this technique on the long-range moving targets. Position your crosshair just above their head and observe how the bullet lands. All right, that's all for today's video. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and share it with your squad. Let me know in the comments if you want a video on any topic. See you in the next one.